Hi, hello. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Chidanand, a final year BMS student. In previous class, we started the concept of Sadharana RASA. Among that, we completed must know concepts. Okay. Today we are going to discuss about the desire to know and nice to know concepts of the Sadharana RASA. Yesterday we completed Kampilaka, Navasaraka and the one more main concept, that is Hingula. Today we are going to discuss about Gauri Pashana. I already said in Uparasa while discussing the arsenic compounds. And I also mentioned Gauri Pashana. Gauri Pashana, it is also a arsenic compound. Arsenic compound. Chemical formula is As2 and O3. It is called as white arsenic. It is called as white arsenic. Okay. It is sublimes with garlicky smell when exposed to the heat. गौरी पाषाण को तुम कब हीट करोगे ना, हीट, वो गार्लिक की स्मेल आएगा. वो क्या है? गौरी पाषाण. इट इज कॉमनली कॉल्ड एज व्हाइट आर्सेनिक. इट इज द ट्राइऑक्साइड ऑफ द आर्सेनिक ट्राइऑक्साइड. पर्याय सिनोनिम्स ऑफ द गौरी पाषाण, दे आर शंखमुषा, शंखविषा, दारुमुषा, दारुमोचा, मल्लका, पेनाष्टमा, सोमला, आशुपाषाणका. Among these synonyms, Somala is very frequently used and Mallaka is frequently used. Two synonyms. They may ask in MCQ questions. Okay. Sources. It is found in mineral form. Means Gauri Pashana, it is found in mineral form as arsenolite and clandestite. It is found in the mineral form as the arsenolite and clandestite. These are mineral forms of the Gauri Pashana. Types of Gauri Pashana. According to Ayurveda Prakasha. AP means Ayurveda Prakasha. Shweta Gauri Pashana and Pita Gauri Pashana. According to Rasa Tarangini, Shweta Gauri Pashana, Rakta Gauri Pashana. According to Rasaratna Samuchaya, Spatikaba, Shankaba and Haridrava. Spatikaba, Shankaba and Haridrava. Among these, Spatikaba is the best variety of the Gauri Pashana. Okay, it is Shukravarna. It is Shukravarna, white in color. Shodhana of the Gauri Pashana, as I said, all arsenic compounds are toxic in nature. That's why we have to do the Shodhana very strictly. Svedana with Karavellaka Swarasa. Svedana with Karavellaka Swarasa for 1 yama. 1 yama means 6 hours. Svedana has to be done with the Karavellaka Swarasa in Dola Yantra. Then it becomes Gauri Pashana becomes purified. Okay. Marana. शोधन होने के बाद क्या करना? भस्म चाहिए तो तुम क्या करना पड़ेगा? मारना प्रोसीजर को स्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा. भावना इज गिवन विथ स्नूही स्वरसा. भावना इज गिवन विथ स्नूही स्वरसा and to prepare the chakrika. Later you have to dry the chakrikas and Sharava Samputa is prepared and 10 upala heat has to be given. Then the basma is prepared. Then the pure basma of the Gauri Pashana is prepared. Okay. This is Marana of the Gauri Pashana. Sattva Patana. We obtain Sattva, essence of Somala, white arsenic. We obtain Sattva as the essence of the Somala, white arsenic. It is white in color. Properties of the Gauri Pashana Basma. Properties of Gauri Pashana Basma. It is snigdha, unctuous in touch, and it is used in Kapavataja Roga. It is used in all Kapavataja Roga and all types of Kushta Roga. All skin conditions है ना, उस condition में तुम क्या कर सकते हो? गौरी पाषाण भस्म को यूज कर सकते हो. And Piranga Roga means syphilis. Okay, Piranga Roga means syphilis and Sandhigata Vata. These are indications of the Gauri Pashana Basma. Matra, as I mentioned, it is a toxic compound. That's why Matra is very minute form. 1 mg to 2 mg. 1/20 to 1/30 of the rati. एक रत्ती means 125 mg divided by 120 means 0 point something होता means approximately 1 mg. Okay, rati with beetle leaf, sahapana as the beetle leaf in Gauri Pashana. एंटीडोट टॉक्सिसिटी देखो, अभी एक बच्चा ने, एक पेशेंट ने ज्यादा खा लिया गौरी पाषाण को, तब तुम क्या करोगे, एंटीडोट क्या दोगे, मिल्क, घी एंड शुगर कंबाइंड गिवन टू द पेशेंट until the symptoms are reduced, and the juice of the bitter gourd is given as antidote of the Gauri Pashana toxicity. This is about antidote. Now formulations of Gauri Pashana, Gauri Pashana, they are Mallabati, Mallaparpati, Malla Sindura. Malla सब जगह क्या है, मल्ल है, मल्ल परपटी, मल्लवटी, मल्ल सिंदूरा, मल्ल गर्भ पोतली. These are formulations of the Gauri Pashana. This is all about Gauri Pashana. Okay, now we discuss the fifth Sadharana Rasa. That is Kaparda means sea, means oceans में मिलता है ना, वो उसको क्या बोलते हैं, कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट. इट इज इन इंग्लिश, इट इज कॉमनली कॉल्ड एज kauri and marine shell. It is a marine shell obtained in the seashores. Okay, Kaparda, it is mainly useful in पारद जारण में ये मेनली यूज होता है. कौन, कपर्दा. इट इज आल्सो कॉल्ड, केमिकल नेम ऑफ द कपर्दा इज कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट. ओके, सोर्स, इट इज ऑब्टेन्ड नियर सी शोर्स. पर्यायार वराटक, वराटी, कपर्दी, बाल क्रीडनक, वराटी, कपर्दी and bala kridanaka. Among these, varataka and varati are the most frequently used synonyms of the kaparda. Okay, types of the kaparda, they are according to Rasatarangini, pita, shweta, dusara. Pita, shweta, dusara are types of the kaparda. Three types of the kaparda according to Rasatarangini. According to Rasaratna Samuchaya, Varatika and Varata are two types of the kaparda. Among that, Varatika is yellow in color. If it is 6 gram, it weighs 6 gram, then it is called as Shrestha. If it is weighs 4 gram, it is Madhyama. If it is weighs 2 gram, then it is the Avara Varatika Kaparda. Okay, Varata Kaparda is Lagu and it vitiates the Kapha Pitta dosha. And there is if you use the Varata Kaparda, then it leads to the vitiation of the Kapha Pitta doshas. Okay, now Shodhana of the purification of the Kaparda. Svedana with any Ambla Dravya in a dola yandra for 1 yama. 1 yama means 6 hours. Okay, remember this. Maharana of the Kaparda, Maharana. Place Kaparda over the burning charcoal. Burning charcoal होता है ना, उसके ऊपर क्या करना है, तुम कपर्दा को रखना है. Then it becomes brittle and light. When you put kaparda over the burning charcoal, due to the action of heat, it becomes brittle and light. And it is taken and triturated well and to become the basma. It becomes basma form, and it can be stored in airtight containers. एयरटाइट कंटेनर में स्टोर कर सकते हो. प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ द कपर्दा भस्म, दे आर, इट इज दीपना, उष्ण गुण, ऑल टाइप्स ऑफ उदर शूल में यूज कर सकते हो. ग्रहणी एंड क्षय, इन दीज कंडीशंस वी कैन यूज द कपर्दा भस्म. मात्रा हियर 1 to 2 रत्ती. 1 रत्ती इज इक्वल टू 125 mg with हनी के साथ. If you want more benefits from the kaparda basma, then you can use with honey. Formulations of kaparda, they are kaparda karasa, lavangadivati, hemagarbha pottali and pravala panchamrita rasa. Among these, hemagarbha pottali, is last year asked question, okay, in paper 2. This is about Gauri Pashana and Kaparda, okay. Now we discuss three more Sadharana rasa. They are Agnijara, Girishindura and Mruddara Shunga. Agnijara. Agnijara, it is also called as ambergris. It is also called as ambergris. It is grey amber in color. Grey amber. Okay. Mainly it is animal in origin. Animal in origin. It is excreta of the whales. इट इज द एक्सक्रीटा ऑफ द व्हेल्स. समुद्र में तैरने वाले व्हेल्स होता है ना, उसका एक्सक्रीटा को हम क्या बोलते हैं? अग्निजारा. इट इज आल्सो कॉमनली कॉल्ड एज अम्बे ग्रिस. ओके. निरुक्ति ऑफ द अग्निजारा. हाउ अवर आचार्यस मेंशन्ड इन लिटरेचर्स अबाउट द अग्निजारा मीन्स समुद्रेण अग्नि का कृष्य जरायुर्बहिरुञ्जितः स शुष्को भानुतापेन सो अग्निसार इति स्मृतः. They mentioned that it is the samudrena. It is this animal live in the samudra means sea में वो वास करता है. Okay. And it is अग्निना कृष्य जरायु. It is the animal name is जरायु. जरायु. And when it is dried, when it is die, ये एनिमल क्या हो गया? ड्राई. ड्राई हो गया, मर गया, समुद्र में ही मर गया. वो मरने के बाद क्या होता है? समशुष्को भानुतापेन, ड्यू टू अल्कलाइन नेचर ऑफ द सी वाटर एंड द हीट, sun heat, it will become the dry. It will become the dry. That is called as Agnijara. That is called as Agnijara. Okay. शोधना इट इज नॉट नीडेड. व्हाई? शोधना हमको करना ही नहीं चाहिए. क्यों? बिकॉज इट इज ऑलरेडी प्यूरिफाइड इन द अल्कलाइन वाटर ऑफ द सी and it is also purified by the sunlight. Okay, then it becomes the dried. That is why it is shodhana is not needed. Properties of the ambergris, they are, it is katu in taste, ushnavirya and tridoshahara. Indications vatadi roga, sannipatada shula, jarana apa marada. Matra 1/4 to half rati. 1/4 to half rati of the matra is mentioned with honey, ghee, butter. These are as anupana. Formulations of the ambergris, they are Datri Rasayana, Chintamani Rasa and Jahar Mohra Rasa. These are formulations of Agni Jara. Remember this one. It is the excreta of the whale. That's it. Shodhana is not mentioned, Marana is not mentioned, Satvapatana is not mentioned. Okay? Because it is animal in origin. Next one, that is Giri Sindura. It is one among the Sadharana Rasa and it is red oxide of the Hg. Hg means mercury. It is the red oxide of the mercury and it is also called as mercuric oxide. It is also called as mercuric oxide. Solubility, it is insoluble in the water. Giri Sindura is insoluble in water. Paryaya of the Giri Sindura, they are Sindura, Mahila Bala Bhushana and Ganesha Bhushana. Mahila Bala Bhushana and Ganesha Bhushana are synonyms of the Giri Sindura. What are the Grahya Lakshanas of Giri Sindura? The shloka goes like Ati Shukshmakanam Snigdam Guru Varna Samujvalam Mrudulam Vimalanstaiva Sinduram Jatya Muttate. This shloka explains that it is Ati Shukshmakana. Giri Sindura, it is in the form of minute form. कौन सा फॉर्म है वो? अति सूक्ष्म. सूक्ष्म मीन्स माइन्यूट इन नेचर एंड अनक्चुअस हेवी इन नेचर. वर्ण समुज्वलम, इट शाइन्स लाइक वेरी इट ब्राइट इन कलर एंड मृदुलम सॉफ्ट टू टच. that Giri Sindura is the good for medicinal purposes. Now types of the Giri Sindura. According to Rasatarangini, Girisindura and Nagasindura. Girisindura and Nagasindura are two types of the Girisindura. Among this, Girisindura is the natural, that is, it is the mercuric oxide, and Nagasindura is PbO. PbO. Okay. Shodhana, we can use Dugdha and Ambla Dravya. We can use Dugdha and Ambla Dravya to purify the Girisindura. It is mentioned by Ayurveda Prakasha. Okay. Now, properties of Giri Sindura, they are, it is used for external application only. It is used only for the external application only. Okay, remember this. This is very important. Indication, all 13 types of क्षुद्र कुष्ठ में ये indication किया है. Runa and Varna. Runa means it is a best wound healer, and it is also helpful for complexion of the skin. Giri Sindura plus sufficient quantity of the ghee you can use in application over eyelids. Eyelids के ऊपर लगा लिया तो क्या होता है? Itching up. You can use this lepana for itching of the eye. Itching of the eye. Giri Sindura and sufficient quantity of the ghee combined together apply over the eyelid to cure the itching. Formulations of Giri Sindura, they are Sinduradya Malahara, Sinduradya Taila, and Gandhakadya Malahara. These are formulations of the Giri Sindura. Okay. The last Sadharana Rasa, that is Mruddara Shunga. Mruddara Shunga, it is also called as Litharge. It is also called as Litharge. In Kannada, it is called as Jinkeya Kodu. In Kannada, it is called as Jinkeya Kodu. Chemical name of the Mruddara Shunga is, it is the monoxide of the Pb. It is monoxide of Pb, and it is yellow in color, and it is insoluble in water. Insoluble in water. Paryaya of the Mruddara Shunga, they are Bodhara Shunga and Murda Shanka. Bodhara Shunga and Murda Shanka are the synonyms of the Mruddara Shunga. Okay. Types of the Mruddara Shunga. Types of Mruddara Shunga, they are Kanija and Krutrima. Kanija and Krutrima. Kanija is the natural form of the Mruddara Shunga, and Krutrima is the man-made. And Pita Mruddara Shunga and Pandura Mruddara Shunga. Pita and Pandura. Pita one is Grahya, and Pandura one is Agrahya. Properties, it is only used for external applications, like Giri Sindura and Mruddara Shungara. Both are used for the external purpose. Okay. Sattva Patana, here Naga is obtained as Sattva in Mruddara Shunga. MCQ questions. Okay. Naga is Sattva in Mruddara Shunga. Formulations of the Mruddara Shunga, they are Mruddara Shungadya Malahara and Premehari Rasa. These are formulations of the Mruddara Shunga. This is about Agnijara, Giri Sindura, and Mruddara Shunga. Okay. In this video, if you have any doubts, comment below. वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो लाइक, कमेंट, शेयर, सब्सक्राइब कर लो. तुम्हारा BMS फ्रेंड्स को भी शेयर करो, सपोर्ट करो. For handwritten notes, join my Telegram, link in my description. Thank you.